Okay, I can see Pranjal, Anish, and other students and other people. Please turn the cameras on so I can see who all have joined the webinar. Okay, those who are already there in this session, I want everyone to please introduce yourself. I can start with Anish. Hi, Anish.
Good afternoon, mom.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, mom. How are you, mom?
I am also good, thank you. Anish, so which course you have enrolled for it with Avishkar?
Mom, I have enrolled for robotics pro kit, mom.
That's great.
Micro
Okay,
degree course.
okay, that's nice. Are you enjoying the sessions?
Yes, mom.
That's nice. Okay, we have Pranjal. Hi, Pranjal.
Hello, ma'am.
How are you?
Fine, ma'am.
Pranjal, are you enjoying your sessions?
Yes, ma'am.
Which course you have enrolled for?
Ma'am, AIML.
Okay. Okay, we have Himang. Hi, Himang. Himang, I hope you can hear me.
Yes, mom.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good.
Okay, have you also enrolled for some course with Avishkar?
Yes, mom.
Have you enrolled for any of the courses with Avishkar?
No.
Okay, do you have any kits?
Yes.
Which kit you are using right now?
Advanced kit.
Okay, robotics advanced. That's nice. Are you enjoying making the robots?
Yes.
Okay. Shaurya, hi, how are you?
Fine, ma'am.
How are you?
Fine, ma'am.
Shaurya, you are enjoying your courses?
Yes, ma'am.
Great. Okay, I think we have lots of people who have joined this webinar. And before we start with the webinar, I have few rules. I want everyone to please follow those rules so it will be easy for us to interact properly. First of all, if you can turn on the cameras, that will be great. Secondly, I request all of you to keep your mics on mute until and unless I'm not taking your names. Otherwise, it can make some disturbance. If you have any doubts or queries during this webinar, you have the option to raise your hands. You have the option to ask the questions in the chat box. So please feel free to use chat box for as many questions you want. If all of you are able to understand these conditions, should we start? Give me a thumbs up, all of you. You can give virtual thumbs up also. Yes, Cherry, thank you. Everyone else? Okay, great. Okay, so let's start. And let me tell you, while we will be doing this webinar, I will be asking few questions also in between. Okay, so be ready and be prepared to answer the question. And I'm sharing the screen. Let me know if it is visible. I hope my screen is visible to everyone. Is it? Give me a thumbs up. Okay. So before we start, I just want to know how many of you have already signed in with the Avishkar website, or you have gone through the Avishkar website. Those who have seen the website of Avishkar, or you have signed in already with any of the email IDs or phone numbers, please raise your hands. Okay, Shaurya has done, Anish has done. Everyone else, you have the account on Avishkar website? Vivan, Himang. Anyone else? Okay. And anyone has ever gone to the website of Avishkar, because I'm going to ask a question from there only. Should we start? Okay. So my question is, as soon as you go to the website of Avishkar, okay, there is something comes on the top of the screen as header, which contains few options. Now the quiz is starting with 30 seconds. Don't open the website of Avishkar right now. Don't do any kind of cheating. I want all of you to tell me what number of things you can see on the starting on this area of the header, and what all the names you can see over there. I'm starting the timer. I want in 30 seconds the answer. You can raise your hands or you can write down in the chat box. What all things you can find in this area? Okay, I got first answer. I want
Four
more.
things, ma'am. Four things.
Okay, you have to first tell me the names as well. Okay, I can see few answers
Ma'am,
are coming.
home, shop, community, and there was one more thing I'm forgetting.
Okay,
Solution, yes.
timer is up. Okay, I have got the answer from Anvi, and lots of students have given the answer in the chat box. Let's see. We have answer from Pinky. We have answer from the Vivan. Okay. So would you want me to show the answer or anyone can tell me? Vivan, you want to tell me the answer? Vivan?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, please tell.
In the header,
Mhm.
there are four options: home, shop, community, and solutions.
Oh, that's great. Good. You have given the correct answer. Very well done. Everyone, please
Thank you,
clap
ma'am.
for Vivan. Here you can see the four answers: home, shop, community, and solutions. Great. Very nice, Vivan. And every other person who has given the answer. Good work. Now let's start with this webinar, and let's start with the LMS. Anyone knows the full form of LMS? If you have any idea.
Learning management system.
Okay. Anyone else knows the answer? Vivan has given one of the answer. Anyone else?
Learning management system.
Ma'am,
Okay.
learning management system, ma'am.
Oh, that's
Learning
great.
management system.
Great, great, great. Okay, most of you are already aware about this term. So that's again plus point. Now let's see what is this learning management system. Okay. Normally, when we are using any of the courses, or we are enrolling for some subjects or courses, or we are taking kids, we have lots of content available, but it sometimes got misplaced, or we are not able to understand from where to start and what all things to do. Then what we can do is we can use LMS or learning management system to guide us how we can manage the learning, and how we can enroll, how we can go for all the courses and content if we need. So first of all, the very important information about learning management system, or in the short form, I would say LMS, is it is a e-learning platform where you can do all kind of online learning. Secondly, here all the courses and contents which you are enrolled for, you will be getting them on one place, right? So it is easy for you to access everything from one place itself. Secondly, I would say it is a centralized content, and the tracking is very much easy. That means if you are learning a particular course, you can see how many projects you have already done, how many are still left, and what all extra things you have to done. So LMS is nothing but a platform which can provide you all types of access and all the systematic information to manage your learnings, e-learnings, and courses and contents. Okay. Now, first, we will be understanding a normal basic LMS. It can be any LMS. It should have few features. I will be explaining each of these features one by one. In case you find that there is some questions you have any queries, feel free to raise your hand. If possible, just raise before you ask any question. I'll stop and then I can take your question. Okay. The first need of this LMS is it will organize your e-learning content for consistency in learning. I'll take an example. Let's say you have enrolled for a robotics pro kit course. Okay. Now, while you are there in the course, you might have created some projects in your sessions, and there are few projects which you will be learning in future. So, because it is already organized, way it is available on the LMS, you will be able to see how many projects you have already completed, how many more needs to be done, so that your milestone can get over and you can move to the next milestone. So here you will be able to organize all the content related to the projects, related to demo day, related to if there is any competitions, but whatever is coming, you will be able to see them on the LMS. Okay. Now, second important use of this LMS is you can easily report and track the content. So reporting simply means there can be a possibility while going through some content, while going through some chapters or maybe a course, you find there is some kind of issue is there. Maybe some image is not getting open properly, or maybe the image is blur enough that you cannot see it properly, or maybe the content written is not you're not able to understand it. What you can do is you can directly press on a report button, so it will be easily reported, and we will be able to see what issues you are facing. And how it will help us, it will help us in making sure that as soon as we can resolve that issue, you will be able to get the content even better, right? Then the third important use is that it can provide you the ease of using that content unlimited times, and you can go back to the projects which you have already done. There is a possibility that you have completed the projects, you have completed few courses, and again you want to go back and revise few things. So that data is already there with you, the content is there with you, which is unlimited time available for you. You can go check it out, open it, create the projects again, and it will help you in accessing that information again and again. Fourth thing which is very important with LMS is a personalization. So have you ever seen that as soon as you open the Avishkar website, it asks you to sign in so that you can get that personalized experience. You can see what all kits you have taken, with what all courses you have enrolled for, and according to that, the courses and content will be available to you. So personalization is again a very important part of the learning. Next, and the last option which I'm talking here about is rich learning content. Because now you are able to see all the content available for you in the LMS. You can see each and everything, and lots of learning content will be there. The content related to your courses which you have enrolled for, or the content related to the kits which you have bought. All these things will be there in your LMS. Anyone has any doubts or questions still here? Anyone wants to ask something? Okay, I'm assuming no one is having any question. Now I'll talk about what all features Avishkar LMS is having. It will be having all these features as well as few more features will be there in the Avishkar LMS. And these features are step-by-step project guide. Now you must have seen, let's say I'm creating a pulley crane. Okay. For creating that robot, I need a step-by-step guide where I can see how to connect each and every part and how to proceed. So in the LMS, you will find step-by-step guide for each project, how to construct, how to do the coding, how to connect the wires, and then how to run your model. Similarly, if you are having a project related to IoT, then how to do the electronic connections, how to create a code for that particular project, and then how to run that code. Everything will be mentioned in the step-by-step project guide, which will help you in making the projects easy. Okay. Second important thing which we are going to learn in this LMS, or which we will be having in this LMS, is concept explanation. If you're making the projects without understanding how that mechanism is working or how that project is working so well, then it will not be helpful for you to make anything like that. Okay. So what you will be able to see there is in the LMS of Avishkar, you will find understanding the concept option where you can understand whole concept which you are going to use in that particular project, how it is helping you in making that project working, and then you will be able to make it easy. Third thing, which is very important again, is real world examples. Now, you must have seen that if you're making a robot or maybe you're making a project and you're not aware how we can use it in your real life, then you might feel that what is the use of making it? But in case you can see that some of those things which are actually available in real world, the things which you're making are already available in real world, and the same thing you're making or something like that you are making, it will help you in understanding the mechanism better. It will help you in understanding how these things are actually working in real world and how they are solving the problems. And you will be able to remember the concepts easily. Lastly, after completing all the courses and constructions and everything, everyone want to see that how much progress you have done. For that, a skill-wise report card is also very important. So those who have done any of the micro degree courses, you must have seen that there are report cards after each milestone you get, right? So now if you use this LMS, the report cards will be available on your profile itself. So you don't need to rush here and there to get those report cards. It will be there with your LMS itself. Now, if anyone has any questions or doubts related to LMS still here, please raise your hands and ask the question. Anyone have any question? Yes, Anish.
Ma'am, so is skill-wise report card for for one course, one report card, or for one milestone, one report card?
Anish, in milestones, when you're using any micro degree course, in each milestone you get a report card.
Okay.
Okay. Arihan, you want to ask something?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, will there be any video specified to the robot mechanism or very detailed explanation about the robot? Is there any video? Will be there any attached video to it?
There will be videos or images or the written content available related to each of the robots, which you will be able to able to see on the LMS. So whatever projects you are using, there will be an understanding concept part available, which can contain videos, which can contain images, and which can contain the written text as well. Okay. So in case
Okay,
you want to understand anything, that will be easily available there. Any other questions we have, or should I move ahead? Anyone? Okay, I'm assuming that no one is having any other question and I'm going ahead. Now, we have to understand, we have learned what LMS is and how it should have these kinds of features. But can anyone tell me where we can find this LMS on our website? Anyone knows this answer? They can raise their hand.
ma'am, in the browser.
No, but on which particular section we can find it? Yes, Lohit.
Ma'am, in the Avishkar website, if we go, then we have to click on our name, and in that there'll be we have to click on my profile,
Okay.
and after that there'll be one scholar hat,
Okay.
and on that way, if we click, then there will be a course called as any other course like IoT or
Mm-hmm.
robotics pro kit course.
Okay.
On that, if we click on more details, then we'll get the which milestone we are working on, and if you want a project to open and just review it, then you can click and do project, then LMS will open.
Okay, that's nice, Arihan. Anyone has explored except Arihan? Anyone else has
Ma'am,
explored? Yes, Vihan.
ma'am, on the Avishkar website,
Mm-hmm.
we see that we have signed in, and there is a name, and on the header we can see our name, and there is a drop
Okay.
down arrow. If we
Mm-hmm.
click on it, there are four options: My Avishkar, My Order, Settings, and Logout. We have to click
Right.
on My Avishkar, and then
Okay.
on the left,
Mm-hmm.
then we see the sign of a My Classroom, and
Okay.
on that when we click, that time we see all of our courses.
Yes, very good. I think Vivan has also given the correct answer. Lohit, you want to tell? Yes, Tarun sir, I will be providing the demonstration as well. I just want to see how many of the students have already explored that.
I have used it. So when I press my profile, there'll
Mm-hmm.
be a small hat. When I
Mm-hmm.
press the hat, it'll show my courses. So
Okay.
before it was my robotics micro degree, so it was showing that. If you
Okay.
press begin class, it'll show details of milestone 1, 2, and 3.
Mm-hmm.
And then if we there'll be a drag down. If we press that also, it will show the projects.
Okay, great. So I have seen that most of the students have actually explored the website and they have already been there. But those who have not seen any of the LMS content yet, now is the time where you can explore it. So I want everyone to please sign in with the Avishkar website. And I'm also opening the website so that we can show you the demonstration now. Just let me know, everyone, if you can see the screen. I hope my screen is visible to all of you. I want all of you to please open this website. I'm sharing it in the chat box also so that you can open the link. Yes, Arihan.
Ma'am, actually, I'm using mobile, so I can't.
No issues. You can have a look here and later on you can try it.
Okay, ma'am.
I hope all of you are there on the same page, which you can see on my screen. And after signing in, you will find the name is available on the top right corner with a drop-down menu. Everyone has to press on this drop-down menu to see the 4 options which are available: My Avishkar, My Orders, Setting, and Logout. We will be selecting this My Avishkar to see the profile. And here you will find your profile available. After this, there is a hamburger menu. If you press over this, you can see my profile in the left corner, my classroom, and my competitions. For getting to the LMS section, we have to press on this my classroom. I expect everyone to do the same. I'm having lots of courses here, but I request everyone to check which all kits you are having, and according to that, you might be having the courses. Now you can see the courses are available and it is showing you that you can begin the learning and you can see the details of the course. So I'll first press on the details of the course so I can check what all things are going to be there. For example, you can see it is telling me according to each session, which type of projects we will be doing in the session itself. So first of all, the session 1 takes the introduction of robotics. Session 2 is robot movement. Session 3 is automate motion and so on. So everything is mentioned here till session 8 for a micro degree. And then there are some homework projects also available, which you can go and do by yourself. And then you will be able to see how they are working. Now I'll start with the very first chapter. Let's say session 1. It will ask me which particular section I want to see. I'll press on view theory. And here you can see everything is visible properly. First of all of you will be able to see it has shown introduction. Yes, Tarun sir, you can access from there as well. It's showing the My Classroom option only. If you have enrolled for a particular course, you will be able to see the courses over there as well in the profile. Otherwise, you can go for the classroom and you will be able to see all other courses you are having on the sheet on that screen. Sure. I'll show you this again. As soon as we all were able to come to this page of My Avishkar, if all of you can notice this, there is a section which is showing welcome your name, then my classroom and my competitions. These are the 3 sections which are similar to the sections on the top left corner: my profile, my classroom, and my competition. In case you want to go to my classroom, one way of doing is you can press on this my classroom over here. Otherwise, you can go for my classroom from here and then you will be able to open the courses again. Both the ways you can access the LMS, and if you want to open it, you can try right now. If you are having any of the access for the courses, everyone will be able to do the same thing. Now, as I was talking about the things which you will be finding inside the LMS, so I will be opening the course again. Let's see what we can explore from this one. Again, there are 2 ways of opening any particular course. One way of doing it is you can directly move to begin learning and it will open the whole chapters for you, or you can specifically press on a particular chapter to open. If I press on begin learning, it will take you from the first chapter itself. You can see it is showing you 3 sections on the top. First section is talking about the number of sessions and each session has a particular robot which you will be learning for. So you can scroll down from the scrolling bar and see what all projects you will be creating. Second section is telling you about what type of chapters you are going to create. Either it's a theory chapter where you have to just listen about, or you need to read about the information, or is it a project chapter or practical chapter where you will be constructing something. Lastly, we have a feedback section. After completing each session, you have to give a feedback. And then there are checkpoints for each section. Wherever you want to go for a particular chapter, you can go there. I'll start from the introduction. I can see few students have some doubts. Yes, Arihan and Divan, you can ask one by one.
Ma'am,
Yes, Divan.
I have completed one Avishkar course,
Mm-hmm.
and how can I view the other courses of Avishkar?
Vivan, if you have enrolled for particular course, or you have any kit with you, then you will be able to get the access of your courses. Otherwise, you have to enroll for some courses to get the access.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Yes, Arihan.
Ma'am, in the robo, in like in the Avishkar courses, how many courses are there in total, ma'am?
There are lots of courses. I cannot count. According to each kit, there are lots of courses available. It depends which all kits you already have, and if you want to enroll for courses, you can go for them. You need to go there on the website. I'll show you that as well. Uh,
Uh, Ma'am, is there any like text-based programming course like?
yes, we have that. Okay, if you need to go for any of the courses you want to learn about it, on the homepage of the Avishkar, you can see courses available on the shop section. Press on courses, you will find all the information related to it. Okay, and then you can check out which all courses needed. The text-based coding which you are asking is one of the course which we are having in Python. We can do the coding in Python. So if you are interested, you can check out that one as well. Okay. Now, everyone, as you can see, this theory chapter has started here. The introduction section from the checkpoint I have opened. And you can see the understanding the concept is coming here. It is basically talking about the Pro Kit, robotics Pro Kit, what all components are there in that kit, and how you will be able to use them. So it's first talking about that kit. Then if I go to the second section, that is let's learn, you can see it's explaining each and every information related to the parts of the kit. Like first it's explaining what is Avishkar brain and how it is going to be used. All the sections which are there in this, you will be able to see about it. Then what all components you will be finding in this kit: metal parts, sensors, motors, plastic parts, and other tools. That information is mentioned here. Later on, when you will go for the metal parts, each and every part is separately explained, that what you will be learning, what you will be using that part for, and how is it different from other parts. You can explain, you can explore all these things. After completing this metal part, then you can go for other parts as well. For example, sensors. Then it has explained information about sensors also. After this, you can go for the motors. Like you must be aware, there are two types of motors available in the Pro Kit. So what is the difference between them? What all other plastic parts are available? Each and everything is explained in this particular chapter. After this, there is another theory chapter. So when this chapter will be completed from your end, after you will be able to complete this whole chapter, there is a section coming which is talking about next. Okay. You have to press on this next so that you can move to the next chapter. Press on next. It will show you that your first chapter is completed. Press on next chapter again. And now it is opening another theory chapter, which is explaining basics of building. So how to use your nuts and bolts, how to tighten your axles, and how to insert your axles in the motor. Each and everything which you might feel that you are not able to understand while making the robot, why things are going wrong. Each and everything is explained here. So you should be able to understand before you create any project. You should be able to understand how to move your robot in the forward or backward direction, how motors are going to get rotated. Everything will be explained here. Again, after completing this, you can see it's telling you how to connect your brain with the battery and how you will be able to then run your robot. Okay. Completing this, and you will be pressing on the next chapter again. Next chapter is a feedback form. Make sure every time you're completing your chapters, you have to fill this feedback form. If you are not filling this feedback form and your parents are doing it, they can check this box that your parents are filling on your behalf, and then you can press on begin, complete the feedback form, and this whole section will be done for you. Then you will be noticed that all the other chapters one by one will get open for you. After the first section, you will be going to the second session. Here it is a project chapter. That means it's not a theory chapter. Here you will be constructing something by yourself. Again, there are two options. One is project. Second is upload project. And feedback is, as I have mentioned, will be there with every of the sessions. So you will be filling that. Now, because this is a project, so we will be making a three-wheel base with a caster wheel. So first you will be understanding the concept of caster wheel. What is caster wheel? How we can use it? Why should we learn this particular project? And is there any real world example which you can see here as well? All these things will be informed in the introduction section. After this, you have to go for things we need. Before you create any of the robot, it's very important that you first take out all the things which are needed. So all the names of the components like 7.5-inch U channel, and the quantity is number 2. That means you need 2 of them. Each and every quantity with the name of the component and the image is explained over here. Take out these components before you start making your robot. After all the things are there with you, you can start building the project. So here is the next section. Let's build. You can see step by step, each and every information is explained over here. In case you are not able to see the image properly, there is a section which will help you in increasing the size of the image. So press on this button and the size of the image will increase. See how you have to connect each and every component and then create your robot. After this robot will get completed, all the steps you have to complete. Then it has explained how you have to connect your ARC application or Avishkaar application, whichever you are using. Each and every step is again mentioned over here, how to configure and then how to complete this whole prep it up. After this, you can see you have to learn how you will be able to run this code or how you will be able to run this model. In this case, you have to see this let's play. Let's play will tell you how you will be connecting motors with the brain. Each and every motor will be connected with the brain. You will be connecting the robot, and after that, the structure should be visible like this. Okay. And now you can move your robot and it will be working for you. Then you can go for the glossary. Glossary are the terms which you should be aware while making this robot. There is a possibility your mentors, if you are taking sessions, they will be talking about these terms. In case you are not aware of these terms, you can go and Google it. You will be finding lots of interesting facts of science and lots of concepts will get clear for you. So it will be great if you can go and check all these things. Similarly, you will be checking all chapters one by one, and whenever you are opening any chapters, similar kind of information will be available. Okay. uh, okay. Now secondly, after completing any of the project, like there is a second section, that is the second chapter is upload project. So I'll take you after glossary, you will see this option. Next, press on the next, press on the next chapter, and again a question for everyone. One way of uploading the project is you have to press on next and you have to upload the project here, whatever project you have created. Is there any other way of uploading the project on the website of Avishkar? Please raise your hands if you know it. How we can upload the projects on the website of Avishkar? One way is by pressing on this upload project and you will be able to upload it from here. Is there any other way we can upload the projects? Any one of you have ever uploaded any projects on the Avishkar website? No one? I hope all of you have seen the community. Anish, you know what?
Ma'am,
Yes, Pian.
yeah, ma'am. On the homepage of the Avishkar website,
Mm-hmm.
we have to click on community,
Okay.
and in that we have to click on projects. And
Okay.
after that page is loaded, we can see the option of upload project,
Okay. Good. Very good.
and then we can upload.
Sure. So now you can see that Vivan has mentioned how we can upload the projects here. So one way is you can directly go to community. You can go to the project section and upload the projects from here. Another way of doing is when you will be using the LMS, after completing each and every project, you will be uploading the project and it will show you that your project is successfully uploaded so that you can move ahead to the next chapter, right? Now, after uploading the projects, have you noticed that there are some things you're getting on your profile as well? Any one of you are aware about if you are uploading the projects, then what is happening with your profile? Okay, please have a look here. As soon as you will start uploading the projects, as soon as you will start watching other people's project and just a second. And if you are sharing, you are commenting with other people's project, you will find, uh, give me a minute. I'll just open it again. Yeah. So as soon as you can see, when you are uploading the projects or if you are commenting or sharing the projects of others, there is something as points are coming over here. The levels, the badges are visible. I hope all of you have seen this. If not, then you can go to your achievements and you will notice according to the things you have done on the Avishkar website, you can earn lots of badges. So you can earn the badges according to the requirements. Like you should be having 75 points to get the first level, and dog tag one needs to be there. If you have this, you will be getting this first batch of AQ level. Then if you are completing your profile, again you are getting some badges over here. If you are learning, if you are going for different courses and you are completing the projects, then you will be getting these learning badges. And if you are interacting with the community, all these badges will be there for you. As well as if you are participating in IOTM or Avishkar League, which is going to be there in coming future, you will be getting all these badges as well. So those who are uploading the projects, those who are maintaining their profile, they are uploading the projects and sharing the projects, commenting on others' project, they are going to get these badges. If you are also interested, please start working on them. And if I come back to LMS, you can see after uploading the project, it is showing you next option where you can fill the feedback form. And after filling the feedback form, you will be able to complete this whole milestone. And after the milestone will be done, there is the option of demo day. After everything will be done, there is something which is very important and everyone want to have that particular thing after completing a course is the report card, which I'll just show you how you can get. Okay, I hope my screen is visible to all of you. So let's suppose I have completed a course and now I need to check after the demo day if I have is my report card ready with mentors and judges evaluation or not. I can directly click on this demo day feedback. If this option is available to you, that means your report card is ready. Press on this section and the report card will be visible on your profile itself. You can see whatever mentor is commenting about you, that comment will come here. Whenever your milestone started and whenever it got ended, that date will be mentioned over here. Then what all skills you have earned, that grades will be mentioned in this section according to the projects or according to the courses you have enrolled for. Lastly, there is a demo day feedback. So till now, whatever feedback you were getting, it's related to the overall working of your projects and overall milestone or the micro degree you were working on. This particular feedback is related to the demo day, the project you have demonstrated, the way you have answered the question of your judges' questions or the evaluation you have received. The judges' comment and the mentor's comment will be there, and all the soft skills and the practical skills which you have learned, you will be able to see the the information about it. After you are done with the report card, you can go for the next section and you will be able to see the the downloadable certificate is also available here. So you can download your certificate from this section itself. You don't need to worry when the certificates will be coming, when the report cards will be coming, and you can come back and check them out again and again, because you are having the access of this course. You can come back and you can learn the things again, and you will be able to use the certificate as well as report card as well. I hope all these things are clear to everyone. If anyone is having any doubts, please let me know. You can raise your hands. Okay. Anyone has any doubts or questions? Raise your hands or you can unmute yourself to ask the questions.
Ma'am,
Please, beta.
ma'am, in the group of Avishkar on WhatsApp, Let's Avishkar
Mm-hmm.
Express,
Mm-hmm.
in the message it was written that the IoT courses are going to be unveiled now only. So they are going to be held in the webinar, or we are going to get it in the LMS.
While registering for this webinar, you must have given your information over there, right? Your email ID, your
Yeah.
phone number. So you will be getting the access as soon as this webinar will get over. You can check your accounts and you will be getting today itself all the access for the IoT course, and you can go through that course and you can see everything from there. Okay. You have to
On the
follow the
Avishkar website, right?
right the way I have mentioned how you can open the LMS and see the courses. Similar way, you have to go open your Maya Avishkar, check the course, and you will be getting the access. Yes, Arihan.
Ma'am, we'll get the IoT kit also.
No, you will be only getting the IoT course access. In this particular course, you don't need as such any kit. It is a it's a course related to the simulator. So even if you do not have any kit, you can create the projects without any kit as well.
Okay, ma'am.
Any other questions or doubts anyone is having? Please feel free to let me know if you are facing some issues or you are having some doubts yet. Okay, if no one is asking, I'm assuming everyone is clear how to use LMS and how to access your courses. Still, if you find that you are facing some issues, uh, I need to mention one thing. I'm sorry, I think I have missed that. I'll explain that as well. Whenever you are opening any course and while using any of the courses, when you are exploring the content, there is a possibility that while working on the project, you find the image is not working fine or it's not visible properly, or maybe the content is not fine. So you will find something like this on each section. Can you see this like error kind of symbol? That is a report symbol on each section over here. In case you find that there is some issue in that particular section, or the text is not fine, the image is wrong, or the spelling mistake is there, anything, whichever issue you find, you can write that information here, select that option over here, and you can send that in, issue to us, and we will be rectifying it. So it's either related to image, you can directly report for the image, or as well as you can report it for the whole section as well. It's your choice. Whichever type of issue you feel, please feel free to report it. The more reports we will be getting, if there is any error, the more we will be able to make the content error free. So everyone, make sure you are sending these reports to us as soon as you able to see any of the issues over there. And if you have any question, any other questions, please feel free to let me know. No one? Okay. So I hope you all have enjoyed this webinar and you have learned about the LMS as well. And again, if you find some issues are there, connect with your coordinator. If you are there in a WhatsApp group, connect with your mentors and they will be helping you in understanding more about LMS if you are facing some issues. Thank you so much everyone for joining. Bye. Have a nice day.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye-bye.